Hello, hi everybody. This is Shilpa coming back to you for Let's Make Winters Warm and let's get your book written because it's the winter of showing up, guys. And today is day 7. So, like if you did watch yesterday's video, I did talk about summarizing my past six days and just continuing this trend every 7 days. Or I can just continue teaching you new stuff and you can keep up, you can catch up with it in your own time. So today I wanted to again take a step back and go back to the basics, and I want to talk about the biggest, the most commonest obstacle that stops you from becoming an author. Just one second, I'm going to stop the heater. It's really, really hot in this room right now. So hi, Mridang. Yes, so we are talking about the biggest and the commonest obstacle that stops you from becoming an author. And that typical cliched question is, where do I start? How do I start? How do I get started? Where do I begin? So these are the questions which every person is asking themselves inside, or they are looking for some secret answers, but they're just not reaching out and or doing anything about it. Now, did you know that there are, out of every 10 people, 8 people are secretly aspiring to write a book, and out of those people, barely 2 actually get it done. So I want to ask you, what side of the ratio are you in? Are you the 2 out of the 10, or are you in the 8 out of the 10? So it's just 2 people out of every 10, or just 20% of the entire world's population who want to write a book actually get their book written. So today my t-shirt has some inspiration from you. Start somewhere. That's what it says, right? And I thought it was really apt, and I have to pick that as a topic because if you're feeling stuck and if you don't know where to begin, here's the steps, right? So on my profile, you would be able to find under the same hashtags. So the hashtags are Let's Make Winters Warm, the winter of showing up, let's get your book written, right? Coaches in transition, authority builder. So these are the hashtags that I've used. And if you search these hashtags in combination with day 1, day 2, day 3, you'll be able to find those videos. So just quickly go through those videos, and these 6 videos together give you a very good model, a very good foundation base for getting started. And let me just recap. I don't have the 6 topics off the top of my head, but we talked about having a solid notes-taking system, because the best ideas come to you when you least expect them, when you're in bed or when you're in your shower. So what are your mechanisms to take notes and capture those ideas? Hi Cicely, thanks for joining. And the other thing that we talked was about working on your mindset, because if you are writing a book to make it one more of the hundreds and thousands of books which are a secret, which are yet undiscovered, which are not read by people, not known by people. Like there might be an author sitting next to you and you might not even know about them or their book. So there are authors who hide, and then there are authors who actually make their message known. And that's the whole purpose, right? So why are you writing your book? So get really clear on your purpose, and then stop getting in your own way. So once you've decided, okay, if you've had, if you've had a painful experience of, a very traumatic experience of childbirth, and you've learned your lessons the hard way, and you want to teach new expecting moms how to do it better, or how to overcome those challenges, then you've committed yourself to that cause, basically, right? That's your journey, that's your passion. And what's the point if you write a book and then are shy in sharing it, right? So get really clear on that mindset. And so one of the things that I did also talk about was stop doing the dump and run marketing strategy, which means, and I'm not saying like I'm perfect. We all have done it sometime or the other, and I have done it too, wherein, you put something out there and then you're scared and then you're afraid of judgment and you think people might mock you and then you think you'll be laughed at. Like, who are you? What even qualifies you to be doing this, or what even qualifies you to be saying this, right? But it's just a matter of trusting in yourself and trusting in the path that you have been guided towards. And really, it's about commitment that, okay, I've made this my mission. So until I achieve my mission, until I spread this message, with say 10,000 women, whatever your cause be, but until I spread the word about my work and I help 10,000 people or 1,000,000 people, whatever, spread a big, daring, audacious goal. So, hey Angela, thanks for joining. If there's any thoughts that's coming up, guys, please pop them in the comments and we can have a conversation. So really, it's about getting really clear on why you're writing the book, what do you want to get out of the book, and who is this book for? And then the last 2 days, we dug really deep into the avatar. So one more thing I'd like to add about your avatar. Why is it helpful to have your avatar really nailed out? Because once you've got your avatar clear, you don't have to talk generalistically to anyone. You don't have to talk generically, right? Once you know that, say, a Shilpa is your ideal client, then you write your emails, you write your marketing copy as if you're talking to Shilpa, and all the other Shilpas in value, like, all the other women who've got values, beliefs, and standards, and attitudes, and desires, and fears like Shilpas will listen to you, right? So that, I think, just now what came out was a super golden tip. I think in the last like 7 or 8-ish minutes, I've really summarized the last 6 days. And if you are still waiting for permission to get started, then guys, this is it. I've said it. If there's anything that's stopping you from writing, it's you. It's your perfectionism. So really, take a notepad, scribble badly. The secret is, be willing to write badly to be able to write well. And are you willing to make mistakes? Are you willing to write badly? Are you willing to be a bad author to ultimately evolve into a great author, right? I think these things are some great food for thought. And as we're approaching the weekend, I'm gonna bring a super duper, what can I say, golden nugget tomorrow. And it's going to be about the 4 types of energies that govern us. Actually, let me give you a little bit of a sneak peek. So this is the extended disc quadrant. And we all as humans exhibit these energies in some combination or the other, right? We all have our comfort zone of behavior styles, and I have my own too. However, the magic is that based on the work we do and based on the life circumstances that we are living in, our energies tend to change. And while I was a very strong certain type of energy until a couple years ago, in the last 2 years, I have noticed my energies have changed a bit for the better. So I'm kind of becoming a bit more holistic. And that's great awareness for me, because it tells me, how my mission has changed and how my connection with my clients, my commitment to my business has changed. And having this assessment done before writing your book is a great starting point. So if you don't know where you want to go, don't know what's happening in your life, you're totally clueless, if you don't know how to set your goals, then this assessment is a really great starting point, and I can't wait to, talk more about it tomorrow. It's going to be a bit of a longish tutorial kind of a video. And thanks, girls. I think it's Angela and Cecily for hanging around. It could be Mridang as well. So thanks, guys, for watching, and I trust you get heaps of value from my videos. If you are ready to take the next step, and if you're really wanting to show up this winter, if you want to change things in your business, and if you're really ready for that business mentoring on how to grow your business with your book, thanks, Cecily, then this is my invitation. I'm doing this myself. I'm leading by example. I'm showing up every single day of winter, and I'm going to hold you accountable in this journey. So if you are ready for it, just private message me and reach out to me, and let's have a conversation. You would have seen my package, my service prices on my website and in different other places, but there's a very special offer going on for this month, and that's why if, the sooner the better. So, I want you to avail this offer, and if you're really looking to write your book and have it done and dusted in 2018, then this is your time, guys, right? Let's do it. And I look forward to hear from you. Take care. Bye-bye.